In Lansing, city officials are in the process of approving next year's budget.
The current version includes more funding for public safety and higher fees for some key city services.
Nick Simon has been following the budget for us. He's here for you now tonight to break down some key points.
Sherry, Siobhan, the city needs to approve a balanced budget by May 19th. And with the modest revenue increases we're expecting this year, Mayor Shore tells me that next year's budget is not going to be drastically different. The mayor's office still finds room to add more public safety, but some council members are worried that that doesn't go far enough.
I thought it was a pretty good budget. We are covering a whole lot of things in the budget. We're covering public safety, police, fire. We're covering social services. We're covering our parks and our roads and our sidewalks. We're covering really everything that we need to for the city.
Mayor Shore says the main changes to this year's budget are coming from investments to public safety, including 10 more officers that they want to add to the force using state revenue sharing, and another full-time firefighter.
We have equipment, we have cars you have to buy, you have technology for our police officers, we have software, guns and all the different equipment that they need to stay safe. We're getting them better ambulances, we're getting them equipment. We bought 2 or 3 new fire trucks. So with all the equipment, with the additional firefighters, again, that budget went up, but I'm comfortable with that.
But city council members like Jeremy Garza say the city needs a lot more than that if they're going to provide the best coverage and best service to its citizens.
So we should have at least 7 more ambulances, and then that requires staff to fill those ambulances. We can't just constantly keep the 41 current firefighters on the road, revolving and constantly doing that. We're at the breaking point right now.
Garza tells me that refocusing more resources into the staffing our city needs would lead to some big cuts in other parts of the budget, but he thinks it's worth it.
That would be something that we'd have to look at our priorities. There's a lot of feel-good programs out there, and which our community needs, but at the same time, our taxpayers, we're paying for public safety and public service. And if we're not seeing the adequate amount of staffing, we're not going to continue to have the services that we're paying for.
Lansing residents can also expect to see some fee increases in the new budget. Garbage collection for a standard cart is going to go up by $4. And there'll also be some slight increases to things like after-school programs and park rentals. We have a full list of those fee changes on the Scene on 6 section of our website, WLNS.com.